What's going on? It's your man DJ Big Mike.
It's your boy Arrow.
It's your boy TJ, the mayor.
And this is Beyond the Tracks podcast.
Your podcast's favorite podcast. Gentlemen.
What's
it's
good?
been a minute.
Shit,
We
we
back.
reunited and it feels so good.
Rome, you not even gonna chime in? You were singing the whole pre-show. The whole pre-show.
Right. Now all of a sudden it's a problem.
Oh, he
Now-
put on his glasses
he
and
put on
now
the
he's
glasses.
super cool and
We
shit.
live now. We on the video. They can see him.
We gotta be grown up now, man.
This
Okay.
Negro got on
Shades.
F.O. Sachis. I wish I had a zoom on my camera. I'd zoom right into them bitches.
Hey, maybe we can do it in an edit.
Hey,
He's got Versace's. It's like Versace and Gazelli's. Had a
Vazellis.
baby.
you better get it.
Vazellis.
You better
Boom.
get it.
Boom.
We just created a new glasses company.
Yep. And guess who I'm gonna get on online with it? I'm just gonna go to my boy, Cade. Cade Icewood is what they're calling him. You ain't heard that, Rome? You ain't heard that nickname, Cade? You know, our Pistons first draft pick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He put the
Yeah.
buffs on in the interview.
Yeah.
I said, oh, he Detroit.
I did.
Oh,
see
we
that.
about to have a franchise for
I
real.
seen that.
I did see that.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Pistons and Cade. They got Livers from Michigan, which is a good move, I think.
Yep.
Hometown kid, somebody to bring that crowd back. You know what I mean? For Pistons fan who kind of fell off for a little bit.
We'll see.
And Garza was still there. Garza was there for them to grab. So we got a big man. Hey, I like it. We ain't a sports podcast, but I just had to shout out the Pistons. The draft just happened.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with the Red Wings draft. I didn't get it, but
They got or something like that.
there was a lot of Americans. There's a lot of Michigan dudes
Yeah, that's true.
that went this time.
Yeah, that's true.
Home, you don't fuck with hockey?
I don't fuck with hockey.
I don't know much about.
I don't know.
sports.
I just know. I know a lot of their names ending. So
There's nothing like going to a hockey game. I'm Rome. Have you ever been to a hockey game?
Never.
For real, never.
Never.
Even in Toledo Storm used to be huge. That was better than going to see the Red Wings. That used to be the Red Wings farm team, and you went there to see the fights. And as the fights was going on, a hockey game breaks out. It's crazy. A hockey match. I don't think they call games. It's match. For real, Toledo Storm used to be that shit.
Yeah, no,
There's nothing like that. A good hockey, for real, a good hockey game.
yeah, I've never. No, I don't think I've ever been to. Actually, yes, I have.
I don't even know the rules of hockey, bro.
I don't either.
I don't either.
They always
I
say
don't need
it's just like basketball. I'll be like, no, the hell.
No,
it
it ain't like basketball.
ain't. It's like basketball
Well,
mixed
not
with soccer and baseball. No, it's not.
Icing, offsides,
Right, I don't
and
know.
penalty. That's all I really know, and a goal. But the shit's intense.
Yeah. So what the hell's been going on, fellas? It seems
Okay,
like, I mean,
I'm just gonna say this. I'll put it like this: any sporting event where you're just minding your fucking business and an octopus goes flying over your head onto the ice.
That's
An octopus.
that's
you go,
Detroit shit, though. That's
But still, like, how could you not just be like, oh shit, where am I? Like, this is dope. Anyway,
and you ain't even been drinking
yeah.
yet, maybe.
What, at a hockey game?
Oh, you start early at a hockey game?
Okay, I gotta tell a quick story before we even get started. It's about your son. So the last game I went to at the Joe, we had like 10 tickets and we got a bunch of rooms at Greektown, and we went as a group, have a good time on a Friday night. My nephew went with me, Michael's oldest son,
Oh shit!
and he did a little pre-gaming, and in the first period, you know how the Joe's steps are steep. Any hockey arena is pretty steep, but the Joe is they're concrete and they're steep. He fell up the stairs twice, trying to get to our seats.
Up the stairs.
He fell up the stairs.
Okay, all right.
So then he got cut off at the game, and then his phone died, and he got lost in Detroit. Now we know Jordan's not really a Detroiter,
right.
and we were on the People Mover, so we were across town from Greektown, not across town, but we weren't close to Greektown. You couldn't see Greektown from the Joe, and we had to spend like a good hour in the third period walking the streets of Detroit, and it just so happens a dude overheard us talking about my nephew who we were looking for, and he was like, the drunk dude, and pointed us in the right direction, and we found him back at the casino. They said they were on the People Mover. They said we just came from Greektown, and this dude was getting off as we were getting on, and he wasn't in no good shape.
That's my
And
son.
he
That's
was,
my
and
boy.
He said that he was talking about how he was looking for his peoples. He's like, I'm just guessing that's your peoples. It was just some random dude.
Random shit.
Yeah. Shout out to hockey. Shout out to Red Wings.
Yeah, shout out to Jordan. doing what Madisons do.
Your Madison's not my Madison's.
It's all that same bloodline, bro.
Nice hat.
Hey, thank you.
I like that.
Yeah, it's stitched by Jamel Xavier.
Shout out.
JML XVR. Check him out on Etsy.
See how we just
slid that in
segued
there.
right in there to a plug.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do.
So what do you got for plugs? Let's start off with that.
Ah, man, again, always, JC Quality Construction. Hit him up at 734-652-9715. Check out the, nope, I can't even say that yet because I don't think it's out, but it will be out soon, his website. We'll update you on that. Just give him a call, mention Beyond the Tracks podcast, and he'll give you 15% off all material. Also, got some other things going on. We got Nina's Chic Boutique. Hit her up on that email. Nina's SC. No. Man. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
My mouth ain't right and ain't ready, but I'm gonna try this again. Nina's Chic Boutique, and it's Nina's CB411@gmail.com. So go ahead, drop her an email. She'll send you a coupon for a minimum of 25% off.
Also, if you go to our Beyond the Tracks podcast Instagram, you'll see we shout her out because she does some of our stuff here for the podcast. So we always, if you go there, you can see her tag on there and go check her out.
For sure.
What else you got over there?
Well, if you need some nice affordable watches, we got a new sponsor, LB Jean Watches. Go check them out. You got that website, don't you, Ron?
It's lbjean.net. Lakers in 6.
Oh. Okay.
You just dropped that?
I'm just dropping,
Just dropped
Lakers
that?
in 6. That's all.
Is that because you got Westbrook?
Lakers versus everybody. Lakers in 6, bro.
I'm like, damn, you got a Lakers watch dropping?
I thought
what's
maybe,
going on? Like,
I thought Westbrook came over and that's like the new Westbrook watch.
I just want to put that in there. That's
Okay.
all. Lakers in 6, my guy.
As always, man, shout out, big, huge shout out to 8 Mile Vodka. They have a lot of, speaking of the Pistons, basketball and all this other stuff, they have a sponsorship now with the Pistons. So shout out to them, man. That's huge. Nice. Also, bornindetroit.com, who they're affiliated with.
Just ordered me a hoodie yesterday.
Yeah, man. That's it's like simple but elegant because it's like sharp. You know what I mean?
It's just clean.
It's clean. I love the glasses. I don't even have one up here right now. I should have brought one up here. My shot glasses that I got from them.
Yeah, I wasn't born in Detroit, but I'm close enough. Spent enough time there.
I was about to say.
We got peoples.
Yeah. That's we talked about that a little bit last show. We can get back into that. But so definitely a big shout out to Mikey Shoemaker, the Tomey brothers, and everybody else over there at 8 Mile Vodka. Rome, you got anybody?
Lakers in 6, bro.
Rome is just random.
Lakers in 6.
I love it though.
Lakers in 6 years?
No, it's gonna be this year.
Would you tell him again?
Yeah, it's gonna be this year.
For the people in the back.
Oh, that's right. You're a Laker too.
For the people in the back.
How's the Cowboys?
Well, we talking about Lakers right now. We ain't said
I'm
nothing.
just saying, two of the most fucked teams in America. And you so happen to be a fan of them.
Listen, I
That ain't about you?
listen. I don't give a damn who I root for. If I'm like, shit, Denver's that shit teacher, be like, yeah, fuck Denver. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm about them Pistons. Man, fuck them Pistons. It's like whoever I root for.
No, that's not true.
That's not true.
I hate the Cowboys. I've hated the
Well,
Cowboys.
that is
for
true. You've
my
hated
whole
the
life.
Cowboys forever.
I've liked Cowboys. I've liked Cowboys, but I don't like. I don't like Jerry Jones. I'll put it like this. I'll give more. I'll fuck with the Cowboys more once Jerry Jones retires and the Suns take over. I just don't like them. I don't like them. Too much stuff sounds slaverish to me. It really does, and I can't get with it. I really can't get with it. And I've tried to like Emmett back in the day. My favorite Cowboy is Daryl Johnston. Straight up.
Okay.
I mean, I like the old school fullback, the ground and pound type shit. You know what I mean? Mike Allstott over in Tampa Bay. Like, I like that type of shit, but Emmett wouldn't be Emmett without Daryl Johnston.
Yeah, you like straight through the two-hole, keep it moving. Pow.
Straight up.
And then whatever happens.
Whatever happens. That smash mouth shit.
Yeah, I'm with
of
you.
the Cowboys. I'm saying when I speak Cowboys. Other than that, everything else about the Cowboys, fuck them. The best thing Tony Romo
Damn,
ever happened to Tony Romo.
I thought I was going to get a moment where he was actually kind of giving the Cowboys some love, but he had to come right back.
What about Prime? You like Prime time? Dion.
Yeah, when he played for Atlanta.
When he played for every other
actually,
team.
he played for the Ravens
He
at the end of his career. Yeah.
He sure did.
Yeah. Yeah, training camp starting too, man.
Yeah, started already, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to be on Hard Knocks, actually. Your boys. The Cowboys. Yep, they're on Hard Knocks this season.
And they did, a few years ago, they did All or Nothing on Prime.
Yeah, they did.
Actually, I like All or Nothing better than Hard Knocks, even though Hard Knocks is in real time almost, so that's a cool aspect. But there's nothing like that 10-episode All or Nothing on Prime, man.
Yeah.
They do a good job. It's real in depth. But yeah. And you know what, Mike? I watched that all the way through thinking, man, I just enjoy football that much. They might change my mind. And then I found out even more. I hate Jerry Jones even more. And I like his sons even more.
I knew some shit
and I
was
actually
coming.
like his grandkids even more.
Okay.
His grandkids playing quarterback at some school down there. And he's pretty dope.
Yeah.
And it made me, and his daughter, it made me even more go, you know what? Jerry, just fall back.
Jerry making that money, man.
Listen, I'm about to
nobody
put
else
this in.
understands.
I'm gonna call my peoples in Dallas and see
nobody-
if I can get them to talk to Jerry. See if he can, step down and just enjoy the rest of his life. And I'll
Great
see if-
stadium, though.
Yeah, I'll see if I can do that for you, bro. Then I can buy you a Cowboys jersey, maybe.
Yeah, so anyway, back to the Lakers.
All right.
Fuck y'all.
Fuck the Lakers.
And I really love Westbrook. Like, I think he's one of the best players ever. He's the most dynamic player as far as athleticism.
What's your beef with the Lakers, though?
Because for one, all that happened this year when they got everybody, and it's a regular season again.
But you haven't been
Hold
a
on.
Lakers fan for a while.
But hear me out. It goes back to the year that the Pistons won and beat the Lakers. That year, they went and grabbed Karl Malone, Gary Payton, like
Right.
all these
We
dudes
just
that just
talked about
jumped.
that.
They jumped on the Lakers team thinking it's
They're
an
gonna win
automatic
that
ring
ship.
before they leave because
Yeah.
Gary never got one, Karl Malone never got one. I want to. Didn't they have Big Shot Bob, which he had him, but there was some cats on the bench that that needed to get a ring, and they had Kobe and Shaq already. And then what happened? That team where nobody knew their names, nobody knew Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince wasn't even a starter at the beginning of that year. Everybody knew Sheed. Some people knew Ben. They came out and whooped that ass. 2004 NBA champions, Bad Boys 2, by the way. That's who I'm referring to. But that's what I feel about, and I like LeBron, man, and I like AD, but I hate that. Let's bring people in and then do chemistry. I like that old school MJ.
Yeah.
MJ and
I agree
Scotty
with you on that. We
made
talked about
BJ
that.
Armstrong better.
Yeah, we talked
They
about
made what's my boy Steve Kerr better. You know what I mean? They brought in Dennis Rodman and actually like kind of put a hold on Dennis,
Right.
like gave direction to Dennis Rodman.
last night. That's exactly what I
they
said
brought in
last
people to
night.
make to complement their team, not build their team. You bring in LeBron and AD, you're not building around who's already there. Kuzma and Ball was there. You know what I mean? Who else? You didn't really have. Who else you have after Kobe left?
That's their kind of new way of doing shit, though. I shouldn't say new way
We're
because
looking at it from a fan's perspective, though.
sure.
It's a business, man. It's about
I get that.
getting rings.
It's-
It's about
what-
winning championships.
Yeah,
Championships
Westbrook about to
equals
fill
money.
some seats, just like Brian
Yeah.
filled some seats,
and they gonna
just
win
like
the championship.
AD
And they gonna win the championship.
filled some seats.
And unfortunately, they paying a hefty price for it, but they gonna win the
Yeah.
championship.
But are they better with Westbrook though?
Absolutely.
I think any team would be because Westbrook is so dynamic. But
That's why. Yeah.
Westbrook is the best. He's at his best when he has the ball.
I agree.
Or the offense is he's running the offense.
I agree.
Does that happen when you have LeBron and AD on the floor? That's the question I'm
That
asking.
is the question.
And here's the thing. Okay, what if LeBron and AD ain't on the floor?
Kind of like a KD.
Kind of like a 1-2 punch.
That's how they do over there in Brooklyn. They very rarely have all three on the floor.
Boom, boom.
But you see where they ended up.
Now it works a little better. You know,
It
if you
works.
ain't got all
It can
three of them on the
work.
floor.
we
LeBron is
just-
a master, at the game, so he can play with anybody. He can make anybody look good.
Oh, I agree with that.
So we just
100%.
got to worry about him and AD's chemistry. You know what Russ gonna do for AD? Hype him up, make him a dog,
Yeah.
make him a beast, show him how important this is, show him how every possession means something. We gonna go hard, and then Brian gonna come in late in the third, just ice it off. We going to the man. It's a done deal.
Okay. No, I like what you're saying.
If we stay healthy, if everybody stay healthy and everything stays how it is.
I like what you're saying, but I also, you know what I like? You know what I like?
What?
I can't stand looking at him because he makes millions and millions of dollars. Take a couple extra teeth out, but Middleton,
Right.
Middleton, even though he's inconsistent, Middleton, hey, shout out to Middleton. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's a dog. I like that.
Yeah, he's tough.
Giannis and Middleton brought some people when they brought in PJ Tucker, who's
hold on,
dog.
did you just you just streamline past my man? Talk about my man's teeth and then just move on like that quick?
Just like that. But what I'm saying is I like that.
Shout out to McMullen Dental here in Monroe, Michigan. Let's go. Hook him up. Get him here. Let's go.
Then you got so you got a team that's like that. In the last 6 years, 7 years, they just keep getting better and better and building around what they already have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you seen them two teams, when you seen Arizona or Phoenix, when you seen Phoenix and the way they built and oh boy, D Book stayed there. Yeah. He could have went to any team in the NBA. He stayed there. They developed Ayton like they were supposed to. They brought in Crowder, who's a dog, just like you bring in PJ Tucker. You bring in Crowder, who's a dog, and you build around what you already have, and you just keep progressing and progressing. I love that they were in the finals. I absolutely love it.
I do too. But can I say this? I love it too.
But if it would have been, but if it would have been Brooklyn and the Lakers, it would have been cool for money talk.
Yeah.
But is that the fight you want to see?
It was a good final.
That's just an All-Star game.
But let's be honest. Phoenix is like the fourth best team in the West. So they really got lucky getting there. I mean, honestly.
They got there.
Yeah. I mean, but they really
got lucky. Maybe you're right.
Yeah. Because they're not the best team. I mean, usually in basketball.
But in 2004, the Pistons weren't the best team either. They were the fourth in the East that year. Easily the fourth in the East.
Yeah, good point.
And they got past Indiana.
That's a good point. But
Indiana should have won that year.
That's why I say usually the best teams win. Usually.
Yeah, we're talking about something that's 15 years apart. It doesn't happen every year. So I got you. You're right.
Right.
But I ain't taking nothing from Phoenix. But I don't think next year I think they'll be the fourth best team in the West.
You said Lakers in 6. So
yeah, absolutely.
So is it Phoenix and LA if they meet in the conference championship then?
Lakers and the Clippers are meeting in the conference championship.
I don't think the Clippers make it past the first round for the next 5 years.
Oh, you tripping? You tripping? The Clippers are good, man.
This is gonna be this is gonna be a good episode to rewind and
listen. The Clippers
listen
are
to
really
right before.
good.
I think so. But you know what else I think? I think that.
Yeah, I don't think why you think they won't make it past the first round? The Clippers are good. Yeah.
They're
really good.
I really don't think their chemistry is gonna hold up, man. They don't. When you watch them play from a basketball mind, and I'm not like some huge basketball head, but you know what I mean. Coached it and all. Like I see some stuff, and I'm just kind of like, man, that's not what these teams nowadays. It's all about how they gel. It ain't just because of who you got. It's how you play together. And I love Kawhi, man. He's dope.
Tough.
I love PG.
That's what I'm saying. They got a tough team, bro.
The team around them, they don't all gel together. The starting five don't even gel together. You don't have anybody off the bench that gels. I just don't see them gelling like that.
Right. We see what moves they're gonna make. We'll see. Because off season just started, so
yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
We'll see. I think they're gonna be tough. I think everybody got better. That's what I think. I think everybody. I think next year is gonna be a really, really good season. All things being equal, if everybody stay healthy, it'll be a really good.
I can tell you. I'm gonna watch
Klay coming back.
I'm gonna watch.
I mean, you got Klay coming back out there. Are we sleeping on Golden State? Or are we trying to act like they not tough? Golden State gonna be in the thick of things.
They're tough.
Portland is gonna be in the thick of things.
We just forgot about them for a second.
Right.
Portland's gonna be in there.
It's some good teams out west, man. Denver is gonna be in the thick of things.
The last couple, I feel like the last couple years has almost been like boxing. How like they're stars, but we don't get to see them fight like dog fights.
Right.
And all of a sudden, the bubble happened.
Yeah.
And that was a whole different fight, and it was weird, but it was a different fight. And then this year, you've seen a dog fight again. Yeah. And it reminded me of back in the 90s, man, the mid to late 90s. Yep. You know what I mean? You know what it reminded me of is like San Antonio back in the day when they had Dennis Rodman. Like how they would, like it was a fight. Like They would fight in the
It was a
playoffs.
game.
Right.
Yeah.
Not literally fight, but it was a game. Like I used to love watching those West Coast games back in the mid '90s. You know what I mean? Like that, they was fighting. I feel like that. You know, you get the analogy of how boxing, like, you know what I mean? We seen for 5 years we seen the same two teams, right? And it was kind of like,
Right.
how many times can you watch? You know
Right.
what I mean? This
Right.
person boxing, that person boxing.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, people just started going, "Oh shit, we know how to put something a game plan." I mean, you get what I'm saying?
I get. Yep.
I don't know.
I was
Yeah, this has been another Beyond the Track Sports Talk brought to you by Miller High Life.
You did not say Miller High.
I did, and it was the first thing that came. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm not drinking. I don't know what
I mean,
beer
you
I'm
could have
supposed
said
to drink.
AMW. I mean, I'm getting slurry already, and I'm drinking AMW root beer.
It was that Monroe Original Hot Dog they got you. Shout out to Monroe Original Hot Dogs.
Facts, and we got a T-shirt.
We
ordered 20 dogs, 3 fries, and got a free T-shirt. What's up?
That's fucked up because Finola's been promising me a sweatshirt for like a year now.
Yeah, we got that free T-shirt.
If you don't already know, we're just doing plugs throughout this whole show because we've been gone for like 2 months, and people have been asking us where we've been, and we're just like, yeah, well, shout you asked about us, and you're from this business establishment.
We're gonna
We'll
give you
shout
love.
out.
Yeah, shout out to Oaks Village and Creamery.
I don't know.
You don't know about that? Pastor Boone.
Oh, that's what it's
store.
called.
Yeah.
Okay, man, you know that's the pop stop. Stop playing.
Yes, AKA.
That's just like
AKA the
Foods
pop stop.
Market Square Town, whatever it's called. Is Mignano's.
Okay, yeah, the old school pop stop. Yeah.
Speaking of Mignano's, man, shout out to Mike Mignano. He threw a hell of a birthday party a couple weeks ago. I got a chance to get over there for about an hour, and man, that whole Mignano family, man, they're super dope.
I
man.
missed it. Where was I?
You were in.
Was he DJing?
You were out of town somewhere.
probably.
Smitty came in town and DJ. Shout out to DJ Smitty. Yeah, and Bobby was out there. Yeah, I called you. You was at. Matter of fact, yeah, that's the night I called you. Remember, Bobby was talking all that shit in the background.
That's right. I had been drinking.
Yes, you did, because we were making fun of you on speakerphone because he was sounding wrong. I was on the phone with him. You was probably next to him, but I was on the phone with him, and he tried to sound so proper. That's how I knew he was fucked up, because he goes into this
Sometimes I got to concentrate.
He was concentrating way too hard, and Bobby was talking shit about him the whole time.
Bobby Vining. Shout out to Bobby Vining.
He's using his credit voice.
We're doing all these shout outs. What the fuck we talk about, man?
I don't know, man. We said that in the beginning we're not a sports podcast, but then we went on a
Talking about sports.
22-minute rant on sports. So
I'm okay with that.
hey, that's what we do. Just want to, like we said, Beyond the Tracks podcast is anything that we can talk about from the backyard to the bar to the barbecue to the board meeting. Let's go.
Man, there's a huge shout out. There's about to be another huge shout out because something just got delivered to my door, and we'll shout it out here in a little bit. But let's get rolling, man. This is so what I was thinking was I wanted to go around and just we haven't been here in a minute, you know what I mean, and we can talk for 2 hours about what we've done in the last 2 months. But first of all, I wanted to say we apologize to all the people that listen to us and support us. I recently had twin girls. And
shout out to the Peanuts.
Yeah, and it's been hectic for me. I ain't been able to get out and about and do some things, so we had to put recording on hold for a little bit. Plus, it was actually a good thing too. I get to spend time with my girls, and these two gentlemen here have been doing gigs, DJing. It gives them time to do what they do with their craft. So it ain't just a bad thing, but we do apologize that we haven't been on your listening your listening devices and your viewing.
Yeah, it was all TJ's fault, having twins and carrying on, acting crazy.
That's right.
I don't know what the hell you were thinking about having twins, but
that's right.
I'm glad you did. I love them babies.
Hey, my little babies. Daddy's little girls.
Can't wait till they turn like 15, 16 and T losing his damn hookup. Because, you're going to have to be Old West. You're going to have one of them boys on each hip.
Did you, never mind.
I have a lot of family and a lot of guns. I don't care.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know my fear. You know what my fear would be? Of doing it again. That would be my fear. Doing it again.
I think
because when I get about 2, and you gotta start getting some alone time in the boom boom room, I'll be scared to death. Another 2 for 1.
I'm just letting you know.
What are you referring to? Because if you're talking about sex,
Listen,
I don't know what that is. So
I said
nobody tells you that.
I said when they're about 2, you gotta get some alone time.
Wow.
In the boom boom room. Be careful, my guy. Just be careful.
All right. We don't know. We want to
Another
hear
2
about
for 1.
Rome's
he needs that though.
Huh?
He needs that though. He needs 2 boys now.
Okay,
Yeah.
slow down.
Okay.
Slow down. So anyway, all right. So Rome, here's the
sir.
scenario. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Check this out. So now you are on an island. You get dropped off on an island. Okay.
Okay.
You do not know how long you'll be there. It could be a day. It could be a year. It could be a lifetime. You don't know what your sentence is on this island.
Okay.
All right. Now it's not like a Survivor Island where there's like zombies and shit. It's just you.
Lakers,
you know what I mean?
6.
And you have. Okay, so you have the essentials to eat and everything. It's just,
Right.
they give you a music box, CD player, whatever you want to. Okay, you can bring one body of work, like one album, one mixtape, just one body of work to this island, and you don't know if you're gonna be there for a year or a lifetime.
Okay.
What album you bringing or body of work are you bringing?
When you say body of work, are you talking like one CD?
A project.
Like
It might be one CD. It might be multiple CDs on one, like a double CD. Is that what you're talking about?
No, what I mean is a project. What I mean is a project. I mean a double disc. Like say it's like
Yeah, mine's a double disc. I already know what it is.
say it's a double disc. That's fine. It's a body of work. It's a project.
one.
You know what I mean? It's one project.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking All Eyes on Me by Tupac. That would be the double CD here.
Break it down. Why?
Because it's dope from start to finish. It's something I can listen to every song. I don't know. I mean, if I had to listen to something over and over and over again, it probably would be that.
I mean, people that listen to the podcast know that you're a Tupac fan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest Tupac fan though.
No, you're that right there. That space. That's you. We talk about that a lot. I guess that's
Yeah, I
when
mean,
we're DJing and we're talking
I
about.
like Tupac, but I'm not the biggest Tupac fan.
Bro.
But All Eyes on Me, I get it though.
All Eyes on
Everybody knows I'm not the biggest Tupac fan,
Right.
but you don't hit skip on that album. I get that.
Right.
That's
it, 'cause
that's
you know
facts.
his skip.
That's definitely respectable. Like that's.
See, it almost makes me want to say Biggie, Life After Death, but I don't think that would be it for me.
I like that too. I mean, don't get me
I
wrong.
don't think that. I mean, that would be like the comparison, right? Yeah, you would just have to say that, right? But man, a body of work.
A body of work. I mean, it's seriously like if you think about it, like say you chose something where that body of work sounds the same, you can go a little crazy.
Yeah,
that's why that's a good pick for Tupac because you're about to get 4 different Pacs on a double disc.
Absolutely, and you're getting everything.
I'm getting it all.
Yep.
See, I think I want to go.
Is All Eyes on Me, Dear Mama on there?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, wait, nope. Dear Mama is
Nope,
on.
it's not. It's on Strictly for My Niggas.
No,
I think
it's on.
Tupac? No.
Damn.
We naming everyone
Right.
but it's on Me Against the World.
Me Against the World. That's what. Okay.
See, and that's another thing we do talk, and I forget that Pac has 65 albums out in that 5-year period.
Exactly.
Which is something else that's crazy.
He's got a new album coming out.
right. I don't know, man.
Produced by Cool and Dre. Right. And Heatmakers.
Right.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't know what my diss will be. It's weird because I'd like to say, honestly, something in the Bad Boy family.
No, that's not bad at all.
Because it's like, I mean, if I could do like a mixtape of just Bad Boy artists, I think I'd be all right with that. I'm gonna tell you what I'm saying.
Here's a stipulation, though. Here's a stipulation. All right, because if we can make up our own mixtape, and it would be the dopest mixtape in the world, but it's nothing we can make up. It's something that came out how it came out.
Right.
You know what I mean? If it's a mixtape and it's what's the Lil Wayne mixtapes? The No Ceilings mixtapes. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like think if you could take all the No Ceilings and take the best out of No Ceilings and put it all on one CD.
Okay. But we're not going to.
But we're not doing that. We're saying however they package it and put it out, that's how you can take it.
Rome's going to talk some shit, but I'm going to have to say Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt. I can still listen to that over and over and over again.
Or God.
See,
You think I don't like Jay-Z?
I know you don't. It's all right.
Him and somebody just got together. Him and Will Smith just got together. They're doing some project.
Oh, they just bought 1,000 houses.
Yeah, that's a project they're doing for invested in for lower income people to be able to afford houses with all this dope bullshit inflation going on.
That's what's up.
What about you? And you did. I mean,
Right.
Well, I'm
the
gonna hurt Rome's
DJ.
feelings.
Y'all the MCs, but you the music.
I'm
saying, music guy.
Listen, I'm saying this, and there's nothing to me. There's no number two to this. There's no So I'm gonna say it. Jay-Z Blueprint.
That's a good album.
But I know why though. I know why. And then there's why it's number one. And there's other albums that are great, but there's nothing that compares. To me, you got to think about what you got on there. You got Ether, so you got that diss track, but it's like that. Them shots fired. I mean, not Ether. The him and Nas back and forth.
His was that ROC.
We running this rap shit. Yeah,
that's called the Takeover.
The Takeover. Sorry, you got the Takeover, but then you also got like the feel good. Hola Ovito. Hola, you got the girls. You got something for the girls. But even like the side B tracks on there, that's like what puts you in that. Ain't no love for the heart of the city. Yeah. I'm talking about that feel. So even though you're on this island, you listen to that song no matter where you're at in the world. For a minute, you're in a city and you're looking at tall buildings. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Your bonus tracks on that album is Lyrical Exercise. You know what I mean? Like the remix to Girls. Like that's a body of work, man. You got something for the girls. You got something
that wasn't a double disc, was it?
Mm-mm. No, Blueprint 2 was a double disc.
Yeah. Okay.
Which actually, I believe that you can take the best songs off of Blueprint 2, the double disc, and make it on one disc, and it still can't fuck with Blueprint 1 with just one. But I like where you're going with Reasonable Doubt. It's just for me, I think it's because my era, Reasonable Doubt came out when I was 11.
Right.
You know what I mean? But when Blueprint came out, I was 100% in the shits. And that just, everything about that album.
You know what I find
that
interesting?
Era.
That both of you guys picked Jay-Z albums. I picked the Tupac album. And y'all feel like I'm attacking y'all. That's no. Because y'all both said, Wrong gonna talk shit. Or Wrong ain't gonna agree. Listen, I like Jay-Z.
It's an album that, it's an episode that we haven't put out because it just ended up being a Jay-Z versus Tupac.
For 2.5 hours.
Yeah. I've already been on record saying Jay-Z is one of the best rappers alive. What more?
That's it.
What more can I say? Which is another song from him.
He is one of my favorite rappers.
We're going to leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
Rappers. Yes.
We'll leave it at that. But I'm going to say, now, I told you guys this is number one, and nothing comes close to it. But you have a runner-up. If that album that you pick is just not available, what would be your second one? And I'll start off this one. And I never thought I would say this until about a few months ago. Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is crazy. From the production, like everything, like Jay-Z's one of my favorite rappers. Ye's not one of my favorite rappers, but the music that he made and put together on the album, it can just take you there.
Right.
It doesn't fuck with Blueprint, but damn, Ye he produced a couple joints on Blueprint. That was one of his first big projects that he did. But man, Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasies. Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A runner up for me. I don't know, man. I might go something crazy. Right. Something. I don't know.
I know what my runner.
Maybe something Mace. Mace just got
feel
good
music. When you
music.
said something earlier about Bad Boy had that compilation CD. Bad Boy and the P Diddy and the Family or whatever. Puff Daddy and the Family. I don't know. Remember that? Remember that album? Mm-hmm. It was like gold in front of maybe. Maybe it was like a tan, like old Western almost looking.
The Benjamins was on that.
I got a compilation for you. Def Jam, 25th anniversary. Give me that all day.
Man,
I don't
let me
need,
say this.
I don't
Yeah,
need no
that's kinda
runner
like
up. I don't need none of that.
My runner-up would be Music Soul Child, the album I Just Want to Sing.
Okay.
It'd be that whole
Okay.
album.
That's a banger.
That's where I would go
That's
for
a
my
banger.
runner-up. That could,
Now you got the best of both worlds.
That's
I
a
got the
banger.
best of both worlds.
That's a fucking banger.
He get the golfer's clap on that.
That's where I would
Yeah.
go.
We
That's where I
gonna
would go.
bow down to you on that one because that wasn't even in my mindset.
That's where I would go.
Yeah,
Mine either, but
now I'm like,
because it's so. But man, if I was on the island
Right.
listen,
and I wasn't by myself, I can definitely.
Facts.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
fact. But I can tell you this: me and Rome getting ready to go DJ after we leave here, and I'm gonna make sure I look that up on the playlist. 'Cause, yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. But
They got he's got a bunch of. I got an R&B mix on Tidal that he's on.
So he tough.
Yeah, he's got I think
Yeah.
3 on there.
once again, bro, thanks for turning me on the title because I've literally deleted everything else.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, okay, turn me on. What's so
Tidal?
great about Tidal?
It's just it don't matter what kind of mood you're in. You search a playlist and they have it on there.
They got good curated playlists, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got some garbage. Don't get me wrong, but usually the ones that like Tidal puts together
A good playlist. Okay.
is
I
usually
like
amazing.
that. It's pretty much Tidal and Spotify pretty much have the same stuff except for Jay-Z's albums aren't on Spotify, but they're on Tidal because it's
His
Jay-Z owns
stuff,
it.
right.
But other than that, the reason that separates them to me is the playlist, but not that just that they're playlists, but how they put playlists together. Like you got playlists, you got moods, and you got a bunch of different playlists for the mood you're in.
Right.
Then you got a bunch of different playlists that says like guest verses, which I love that.
Yeah.
Then you got like producer, like one producer and all the hits that he made. Like there's so
Right.
many different. That's what, like if I'm in a mood for Scott, like think about this Scott Storch playlist. Come on,
Right.
come on, like you're going through like 10 years of like
Yeah.
where he had like a good 2-3 year run
Bangers.
of just straight bangers. And people forget about Scott Storch, but it's like as soon as you hear that shit, you go, oh shit, I remember this one. Oh shit,
It was
like a Cool and Dre.
yeah. It was
You know what I mean?
Pharrell's,
Shit
it was
like that.
Pharrell's birthday.
Pharrell.
I just typed in. I was getting ready to search. I didn't even realize it was his birthday, but I was getting ready to search Neptunes, but they had already done something because for his birthday. It was called the Happy Birthday Pharrell mix, and dude, it was 106 songs. Out of the 106, there were like 6 that weren't like super bangers. I'm like, that's crazy. Thank you, Tidal. We appreciate you. You can get with us at Beyond the Tracks Podcast, all social media platforms. Just hit us up and give us a call. And if you want to hook up that sponsorship, thanks.
They gotta come up with something like podcast. You know what I mean? They don't have too much when it comes to podcasting.
Jay-Z ain't better than Drake. Now what?
So what else we talking about? Too?
Now what?
See, he wants to do this.
Right.
He's trying to bait.
What?
He's trying to bait me right now.
You see it? Do you see it?
He's trying to bait me. I know what he's doing. That's why I'm not looking at him. I'm looking at you. I'm not gonna look at him. Not gonna look at him.
Hey, I'm just throwing that out there.
Drake's awesome. Let's get.
I'm just-
But you know what? You know what? Somebody
He said
said.
Drake's awesome.
Somebody
Let's keep
said.
it moving.
No, but you know what though? I'll give Drake this. Somebody said. I don't remember who said it.
Go pull him.
No. I'm not gonna do that.
No,
but
you ain't-
but I did. There was they were saying somebody against Drake in verses, and I was just like, stop.
Who? Right.
I forgot who they said, but I was like, stop. Like
The only person you could put
Man.
up against Drake is Jay-Z
it's Jay-Z or Lil Wayne.
or Wayne. Yeah.
You can put Wayne up against them, but
yes.
but then
That's about
again,
it. That's about it.
10 of their joints are gonna have both of them on there. So it's kind of like you don't want to see verses of two
So
people that are
truthfully,
in the
that's-
same camp.
That's a good
But
question. Drake or Wayne? That's a good question.
That's a dumb question.
That's a great question. Drake or Wayne?
Wayne.
He writes his own shit.
That has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
That has
I
nothing to
don't
do
know.
with it.
Yeah, I don't know about who right.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Because everything's watered down now.
I'm
That's
just
all.
saying,
But
bar for bar, hit for hit,
Wayne.
song for song.
Wayne
or Drake?
Wayne will wash Drake. Wayne will pretty much wash. Wayne will wash Jay-Z. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Because Wayne, if you do a 20 song, Wayne can go 5 places
That's what I was
in
going
20
to ask you.
songs.
Is you going song for song or is you going skill for skill?
I'm just going 20 songs and
Okay.
20 songs.
Okay.
20 songs. Jay's gonna give you 2 J's. Wayne's gonna give you 4, maybe
Right.
5 Wayne's. Mixtape Wheezy. There's nobody that can fuck with mixtape Wheezy. If you were going like say you just did a mixtape versus. The only person maybe. No, I couldn't even say Jewels.
Nah.
Because Lil Wayne made Jewels hot on mixtape shit. But if you think about you go mixtape Wheezy, you go back when he was writing Wheezy. I'm talking about Hot Boy shit.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
2 of the hottest days. Shout out to Turk because Turk ripped that fucking Tuesdays and Thursdays off of Guerrilla Warfare.
Them dudes. Was
Remember
rapping.
that 2 of the hottest days of the week? The harassing
dudes
and
was
hacking
rapping.
niggas in that UPT. But yeah,
So he said
yeah, I go
Wayne
back.
hands down.
I go back. But here's where Wayne kills him. So you got the old Wayne, and then you got to think about the Carters. If he just did 3 songs just off of the Carters, right? And then you go to the I Am Not a Human Being shit, like the and newer shit. But then it's the ones that weren't even on a fucking album, like that he made, that one that he made about New Orleans when it flooded. Like there's some shit that he'll pull out of stash that you've heard like 3 times in your lifetime, but you almost know it word for word because it was that impactful. That's the shit. And we're not even talking about his rock and roll
think it all
shit.
depends on who's judging it. Because if you say I'm gonna say Wayne,
And both of y'all
but
crazy.
but I was gonna
Both
say,
of y'all
but a
crazy.
majority of the world will probably say Drake.
Absolutely, hands down.
Oh, Wayne and Drake?
Better rapper.
I thought you were talking about Wayne and Jay.
No, I'm talking
No.
about Drake. Wayne and
Wayne
Drake.
and Drake.
Oh, Wayne and
Wayne and
Drake?
Drake, yeah.
Oh, still Wayne.
Yeah, I would probably say Wayne, but rest of the world would probably say a majority.
Popular
would say,
culture
I'm gonna say Drizzy.
will say Drizzy.
I'ma say Drizzy.
The pop world will say Drizzy. Because he had more songs. He
got-
didn't have more, but he had more impactful worldwide songs.
I will tell you this: DJing wise, whether I'm DJing black, white, Mexican, or whatever, I probably play 10 Drakes to 1 Wayne.
Exactly. Boom.
So
Yeah, if you're DJing, absolutely.
So then,
Absolutely.
that's like.
But guess what?
That's like saying if you got $1 and I got $10, who got the most money? The person
I
with
do
$10, right?
because you don't know how to flip that $1.
The person with $10, right?
Facts.
It don't make sense.
Yeah, but when you're looking at verses though, you're not looking for what you're playing in the club. You know what I mean?
I'm just looking for head. I'm
yeah.
looking head
It
up
depends.
artist
It depends
for
on how
artist.
you're
I'm just saying artist for artist,
everything.
song for song.
I'm talking about
like
everything included. I'm talking about skills. I'm talking about effect on pop culture. I'm talking about hits. I'm talking about.
well, see, I don't think that's
everything.
verses though. To me, and I don't know. I guess everybody has their own take on verses, but to me, verses was supposed to be about song for song, not looking at what you did in your career.
Right.
You know what I mean? As far as, but just going song for song, because that's like say the Lox, right? Say the Lox did. Now the Lox have some shit where you're like they're commercially successful, no, but they have some impactful shit
Yes.
that when it comes on, you go, oh my god. You know what I mean? So I guess it's the impact. It's more the impact. You were speaking about this one time. That I think there was that show that we never put out when we were going back and forth. But you were saying impact to Dear Mama. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah.
And after you said that, like I definitely respect what you were saying. You were saying how Pac had more influential and impactful songs.
Yes.
So when I listen to verses, even like the Isley Brothers and
Earth,
Wind and Fire. It's like those were like when you're you're not looking at the careers that the groups had.
Yeah,
right.
The impact of the songs had.
yeah.
They've remixed some of them songs 4 times now because it's just great music.
Absolutely.
The impact. That's what when I'm looking at verses, I'm looking at that.
Yeah, that's
So if you're looking at it from that
win.
perspective,
Right. From that perspective, yeah.
you know what I mean? And Drake, you would think most people probably think he has the upper hand because he had impactful songs as far as how big they hit. I'm talking about impactful that hit you.
Yeah.
Not hit the world, but hit you. You know what I mean?
For me, it'd be Drake, obviously, and it's more for me his pen. Drake got a pen, and it's undeniable. We can't say he can't rap because he's probably the best rapper alive,
He can sing.
and he can make hits.
He can
and he
melodize.
can make hits.
He's
And
definitely can melodize.
and he can make hits. So when you can do all 3, I gotta kind of give it to you. So if it was me, I would take Drizzy over Wayne.
But Wayne,
I know it sounds
I got
crazy.
a question though. Wayne doesn't make a song though. Like when Wayne hops on a
Wayne
song,
made
let's just
great
say,
songs.
As far as guest verses,
Wayne
when
made
he hops
great
on a song,
songs.
he
Yes.
makes a song.
Yes,
and,
he does.
and Wayne actually said that in an interview. I believe I think he said something about he could whip Drake with just his features.
Yeah, nah.
And I'm like, ooh.
Only person I think
Think
that'll
about
give
a Wayne
Drake a run
feature.
for his money is Jay-Z. If you ask me.
Wayne's features is like an Eminem feature.
Yeah, Wayne got crazy features. I mean, Wayne. Listen,
There's not a lot of people that kill Wayne on a feat like when they're doing features.
nobody.
Wayne usually gets the last verse because
Right.
because he's not starting off. If you got a DJ Khaled song,
Right.
Wayne ain't starting the motherfucking show. Wayne's ending that bitch.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But then if you got Wayne and Drake on the same song, which is there's a lot of that,
Mm-hmm.
Drake goes first. Wayne goes second.
Paying homage. Drake pay homage to Wayne. Drake, and he said all the time, he put him on. And Drake, if you ask Drake who was better, Drake would say Weezy, hands down. Drake could tell you that, but he paying homage. He just,
But he also said in the interview that Nicki was better than him. So,
Nicki nice. Nicki nice. But I think that's more.
Nicki's nice.
I think so.
And I'm saying, and I'm always been a Rod Digger fan,
Mm-hmm.
but at this point, Nicki is the best female rapper of all time, and she writes. She actually writes her shit.
That she does.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'm talking
about I'm gonna tell you what turn. I'm gonna tell you what turn the table for me.
Of all time.
Of all time, I'm gonna tell you what turn the table.
The GOAT.
Monster.
Greatest woman of all time.
I'm gonna tell you there was two songs. Monster, which was Jay was on there. Rick Ross. She killed all of them. She killed Jay and Rick Ross and Ye on Monster. I think that's from Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasies. And then also that song she got, Roman's Revenge, with M.
Yeah.
Dog, she's the only person that M hasn't killed on their own track. He killed Jay-Z.
Yep.
Which is a fact. I'm sure Jay would tell you that if he was telling the truth and he was actually fly with us like that.
Right.
Facts.
In a room where nobody was listening, there was no
But Nicki,
electronics.
the greatest woman of all time.
I might have to give. Listen.
Man, that might have to be a whole nother episode.
You know why?
I gotta really sit and concentrate on that one.
She has the longevity. Nicki been doing this over 10 years, over a decade.
Yeah.
Top dog in it. She's been a top dog female over a decade. Can we agree? She got the mainstream, the charts 100. She got all them hits. She can act. She do movies. She was in barbershop and all that. You know what I'm saying?
No other female has jumped on tracks time after time with legendary rappers and been the act.
Right.
Nobody's done. Cardi B's the newest. Cardi B can't do that. No. And I love Cardi B.
They ain't even the same.
I love Cardi B, but
they're not in the same thing to me.
No, not even. But I'm just saying because Cardi B has an impact kind of like Nicki Minaj because she's impacting as far as the world and like culture. She has pop culture. Right. But no, I'm talking about bar for bar. Nobody can stand on a song with three other MCs that are God MCs. Yeah. Rick Ross is up there, man. No matter what people think,
I like
Rick Ross is up there. A guest verses. You've got a guest verse with Jay-Z, Rick Ross.
I like Rick.
And Kanye, and you're the one that outshines three of the best.
I don't know
in the game.
I keep
a 2-on-2. Jay and Ye versus Drake and Weezy.
Ooh.
Shit.
Ooh,
talk to me.
We got to make that happen. Can you call Swiss and Timberland and make that happen, please?
And they open up with Otis.
Please.
Who you taking?
Listen, they open up with Otis,
and
that gets people are like, oh my god, that's kind of an underrated song.
I gotta write
Otis.
that down.
But then you get the what's the one where off of shit. I'm having a brain fart at Drake's album.
Who? Him and Wayne?
Hell yeah, fucking right. Wasn't that the one with him and Wayne where they went back and forth? Yeah, hell yeah, fucking right.
Is that
you start off with those two, and then you just go, "Oh my god, what happens now?"
Yeah, that'd be a battle. That'd be a nice battle.
I like that.
That'd be crazy though. That'd be crazy. I don't know who I would tell.
Do they do songs where it's they're individual, or are you saying like they're like songs that they do together?
What do you think?
I
would let them do them. I would let them do them all. They got 20 songs. You can do some. If you got a hit, this is crazy. If Jay do.
That's Rome is making me think. It's been a while. Shit. Man, that's crazy.
I would let them do songs together, and then they own solo songs. I would put it like that, and let them pick. Let them pick the 20. You know, because all of them got big hits solo, and all of them got big hits together. You know,
That's crazy.
that'd be a good battle.
That's
That'd be a
crazy.
battle. It'd be tough to call. That'd be a tough one to call.
Mike, that's crazy.
Yeah, you see, I'm literally
since we there-
like blank. I'm like,
So
that's
since we're there, let me ask y'all this: who y'all got? Dipset or the Locks? And now you know that's August 3rd. They go ahead at Madison Square Garden. They going
I
head to
got
head. Yeah.
I'm okay.
Who you taking?
I can't give you a simple answer, because I love hip hop too much.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to enjoy both equally. I'm going to say the Locks, but I just can't deny, man, because they have more music. Because there was a hiatus, man. There was a time where Dipset was never together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the few times they were together, I'm talking about crunk music. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Certified Gangsters, right? Where their songs are fucking crazy.
Right.
But the problem is, they're gonna run out of songs. The Dipset is, and the only way they can keep up is because Cam and Jim have some hits,
Solo songs.
Solo
Right.
and Joel's, you know
He
what I
got
mean,
solo
have
songs,
some. But we're talking about one of the most underrated rappers of all time in Jada Kiss.
That's
The
and
second
that's where I was
most
going.
underrated rapper of all time, the second most
Styles
behind
P.
him, is Styles P.
Styles P.
We're not even talking about Sheek Luch.
Listen, and that's where I was
Gangster
going.
and a Gentleman is one of
That's where I
the
was
best
going.
albums. Gangster and a Gentleman is in my top 5 bodies of work of all time.
and see, and I was really thinking Dipset.
I gotta
I was
take the
thinking
Locks.
Dipset until you said
gotta go with the
what you
Locks.
said. They're gonna run out, and
They
that's
rap
true.
too much. The Locks
It's
rap
like,
too much.
It's like,
That's-
yeah, they're gonna
Too
run out.
too
merch.
much. Yeah, and they rap.
As Titty Boy used
Now
to
listen,
say,
I love
too
it.
merch.
I
That's
love
just too
Dipset.
merch.
I love Dipset, but Dipset is New York music. You
Oh,
understand
yeah.
what I'm saying? It is.
Harlem,
It is
that's Harlem,
rap.
Harlem,
It is
Harlem.
New York, a New York sound, and it don't. And obviously, Locks from New York too as well. But Dipset was more flash. It wasn't about so much what they said as how they said it. If you get what I'm saying, it was that Harlem, that swag.
It was very hard.
They would
Yeah.
they would take shit. You know what? To me, Dipset is like it's like WWF. They're Ric Flair.
Boom.
They're loud. They say things that only Ric Flair can say and make cool.
Boom.
You know what I mean? That Rudy Tooty, Fruity Louie, what I usually do. Just that jump, stop, breathe, hootie hoo. I don't give a fuck. That shit was cold and it didn't say nothing. You know what I mean? Or that check out I moved the H on a block in front of H on a block. See that face on my watch, put your face on my like
Yeah.
that shit is nursery rhyme riddle shit, but they made that shit hot.
That's how they
That's
say it.
that's
Yeah.
Ric Flair.
That's swag.
But
But the Locks rap.
the Locks
They rap.
we are the nation of domination.
rap, for
They're
real.
old school. They come in, they fuck shit up,
Right.
and they get the fuck on.
They rap. Yeah.
Am I lying?
Facts.
You know, that's facts.
Yeah, that's facts.
Bro. Facts. So that's what I was going with. Ultimately, I'm gonna take. It's gonna be a great show, but ultimately, I'm gonna take the Locks, because they just rap too much. The
Well,
Locks.
By the time we post this, it'll be done.
Yeah, it'll be done.
So we
The
enough.
Locks rap way
What
too
do you
much.
think what we said, people? What do you think what we said? Because man, yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. D Block. Come on, man. If they bring anything from D, like I'm going back now. I'm thinking of this shit in my head now, like, and then because you gotta talk
TJ
about
is
D
literally
Block.
flipping through his CD booklet in his head.
So there's some things, man, we're like them unknown artists like Gutta. I mean, not Gutta. What was the young dude? Remember the song? I got a story from Gangsta and Gentleman. I got a story to tell. My knife talk to me, but nobody. He's on that. Damn, I'm having a brain fart, man. But anyway, like the young boys that didn't really make it, the street dudes, like on that Mighty D Block song and shit like that, bro. If they play that shit, they're only playing like 30 to 45 seconds of the song, but you're gonna get a feel.
Yeah, the way I'm looking at it is, I'm looking at so out of the Locks, to me, who is the best rapper? Kiss.
Jada Kiss.
To me, out of Dipset, who is the best rapper?
Joel's.
Cam. To me, it's Cam.
Oh, you're saying to you?
Yeah,
Okay,
to
right.
me, it's Cam. That's what I'm saying. Can Cam really handle Jada Kiss? Nah.
No.
Then I think okay. Then you got Sheik. So that means she could have to be left with Style. I mean,
Jim,
no.
Joel's.
I mean,
Well, because you got
to me,
Freaky Zeke.
Joel's is the next best rapper. To me,
Are we counting Freaky Zeke though? Because he wasn't
I'm not
around for
counting-
so
yeah,
much
I
shit.
ain't
'cause
really
he was
count
locked up.
Freaky Zeke.
Okay.
I ain't really count him. I'm counting Jim, Jewels, and then I'm counting Cameron is 1, Jewels is number 2, and then Jim is the 3rd. To me.
Yep, that's fair. That's definitely
That's the
fair.
biggest one. So then I'll say Jake Kiss, and then I'll say Sheik, and then I'll say Kiss, then I'll say Styles, then I'll say
say
Sheik.
Sheik.
Right. Sheik will wash Jim. To me. It
I
wouldn't
think
even
Jim
be-
will
it
wash
wouldn't-
Sheik, but what
Do
is
you?
it? But listen, hold on. But I think Jim will wash Sheik.
Really?
But what does it matter when Jada and Styles are washing Cam and Jewels? So what does it matter?
Yeah,
It's still
true.
2-1.
Which is true.
And yes, absolutely. I think
that's kinda
Jim
how I
Jones.
looked at it.
Jim Jones he's not. You're right. He's the weakest link.
Out of them. Yeah, he the weekly.
But that doesn't mean he's weak.
exactly.
His
So,
his,
no, he
his two
nice.
newest projects that he came
Yeah.
out with,
Jim is
especially I
nice.
listen to that one with him, Cam, and Fred the Godson all the time. That's one of
Yes.
my favorite joints. And
Jim
and
can rap.
R.I.P. to Fred the Godson. Fred the
Facts.
Godson comes down there, last verse. This dude does a last verse. That's hard to do. A last verse on a Dipset song or Jim Jones and Cam song, and murdered Cam.
Bro, I just
And murdered
I had
Jim.
like 3 of his singles, and I just bought everything he had on iTunes.
Who?
Fred the Godson.
Yeah, Fred the Godson.
I just bought, I didn't even listen to it. I just bought it. I'm like, this dude dope.
Yeah,
Damn, gone too soon. It's just fire.
yeah, damn.
I think I showed you. I think we talked about it. You know how K Slay. I think we talked about it too. We talked about the old one. He had a song called "Rolling 60 Deep," and I
Yep.
think we listened
Oh,
to
yeah.
it. Now he got
Me-
one called "Rolling
me and you
110
listened.
Deep." Rolling 110 Deep. I'm talking about
110 artists.
Oh, I'm
on
thinking of
one
Drunken
song.
Master. We 50 niggas deep. Remember that? Drunken Master.
remember that.
Yeah.
No, he got a
K-Slay.
damn video with 110 different artists.
Listen.
There's no
and
hook.
it's
There- it's-
everybody.
Everybody is
You
just
named
spitting.
if somebody
You know what
said
that reminds me of? You
Roy
remember?
Jones Jr. is
Right,
on.
is
If
on.
you said a rap in your lifetime,
T, you might be on it. We don't know.
might
We
be
ain't,
on it.
we
We
ain't,
ain't finished
we ain't
watching
got
the
that
show,
far.
royalty.
But
Get
you
that far
might.
yet.
Fuck, Rome, you might be on it.
Listen, I couldn't believe I was seeing some of the. I'm like, he alive? I'm like, this dude, he still rap.
You remember
What in the world?
the end of Rough Riders, and I forget what volume it is, but they have like that 15-minute song where it's Cassidy before Cassidy was really out there like that. Go ahead, you could yawn. You're not on video. It's on me. The camera's on me right now. You're
Sorry.
good. I seen you trying to hold that in.
will-
Am
I
I
will.
boring you with rap?
No,
You
no,
wanna
no,
start
no.
talking about country?
No, no, no.
We can start talking about country
No,
music.
no.
I'm telling you, I got.
Bro, it's been a long weekend, and it's only
Some
Saturday.
Garth Brooks. You talking about Garth
Oh,
Brooks?
it's Kenny Chesney and
That's what I'm
shit,
talking
like
about.
Rascal Flatts. I got you covered
Man.
if that's what you want to talk
Oh,
about.
you're just gonna put me out on
But,
blast.
but at the end of one of the
Alexa.
Rough Riders value, right? Dana's downstairs. We can. So, it was like, J Hood. That's what I was thinking of earlier from D Block.
Right.
J Hood, Cassidy, Red Cafe. It was everybody from Rough Riders at the time, because that was like because Rough Riders at the time, that's after they left Diddy and them, so they was with Rough Riders. Then you had
What's the
Cassidy
name
before
of
he was big. It was Rough Riders. Rough
One of the
Riders
volumes.
Volume 1 or Volume 2. I don't
What was
remember.
the name of that track?
I don't know. It's just the last track of the album. It's like 15 minutes long, no hook, and people are just coming in, just acting up.
Can you imagine that with 110 damn people?
That's what I'm saying. Like, and I thought that was the biggest thing. The not the biggest thing, but the longest fucking song you can ever do.
40 something minutes long.
And I'll listen every 40 something minutes. After we
Once you
get
start
off
watching
this.
it, you be like,
Oh wait, there's literally a video.
He got a video
Yes,
to it. Yeah,
dude.
they did
It's
a
like
video.
the next person come in and you go,
You're like, dang. He
and
on
then
it?
it's like the next
Dang,
person come
he
in, you be
on
like,
it?
oh shit.
Dang,
Oh,
he
it's
on
like
it?
you just now you're
Oh,
waiting.
by the way,
to
he
see.
made a
Trick
living
Trick
legend. By the way, that living legend. That I just
Trick
I love
on it.
that shit.
He
I
on
was
this
like,
one too.
On that 110, remember? We was watching
Oh,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was like, dang, Trick on it? I mean, you named
Trick's
it.
on it.
Trick on it. Everybody on it.
Trick's new album,
We
Limit.
gonna watch.
Have you fucked
yeah,
with that?
Yeah. it's
Oh
dope.
my god, my
Yeah,
D shit.
Crazy.
My D shit.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Shout out to Trick.
You know what?
And hey, you gonna
Yeah, he on
appreciate
it.
this
We'll
one.
watch it.
You're gonna appreciate this one. And shout out to Mikey Shu on that too, man. Because with the babies, I couldn't make it out, but we were invited to his album listening party. It was like 100 and something people there. That was it. And I promised them we will make the next big event. You know what I mean? Once the girls get old enough where I can maneuver a little bit better. But dog, you're gonna appreciate this track if you haven't listened to it. He's got a track with Dub C. And I think who's else on there? I want to say Kaniva.
From the West Coast?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I want to say Kaniva and Swift McVeigh's on there too. Dog, I'm telling you, that's that shit that brings me back to them old days, just wilding the fuck out.
Yeah, man.
Like I was a Crip, I was a Blood, I was a gangbang. When that shit came on, like I'm a, like I was like that dude. You know the white dude that's just fucking banging his car, and then somebody black pull up, and then they're just all of a sudden they turn it down and they just. You know what I mean? That was me if I were to roll into a real Crip or Blood neighborhood, because I don't know, for some reason I just started gangbanging in my head like, oh shit, when that shit come on, everywhere we go, I'm like, oh shit. E40's on there.
Damn.
Redman's on there. Redman goes.
Red still go
nice.
hard. Yeah.
Oh,
he
man.
Just he got a project out right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red go hard.
Their verse was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Him and Math. I watched that shit, man. That was a concert, bro. I don't give a fuck. Nobody can outperform them. Nobody can.
No,
They're
dope.
They're dope. Yeah, we actually went a little bit longer than when we wanted to, man. Thanks for tuning in and listening. We gave you guys a whole bunch of shit in just a short time.
That's why they love us.
But all right. So what's coming up? The Locks.
The Locks August 3rd. Yeah.
Okay, the Locks and Dipset. I got the Locks.
Locks.
You got the Locks. Rome's got the Locks. What do you got, Big Man?
I'm gonna say Dipset just to be different.
Just to throw it off.
Just to be different.
Okay.
Because I got a feeling they're gonna come out with something that you go, ooh, shit, I forgot about that.
They got some of
We'll
those.
recap that. We'll do like a little 5-minute recap, because that's one that we're really into when we come back on the next episode.
Next show, for sure.
But
yeah, man.
Another one down. If we finally got in here together, another one down. I promise you it won't be this long next time, fellas.
So,
ladies and gentlemen out there listening, girls and boys, dogs and cats, chicken, elderly ladies.
First Friday every month. Count on it. Selmaybe.
Sometimes, kind of. Hey, Mr. Rankin's line used to be, still is.
Right. Shout out to Selma.
Man, before we go, man, one more shout out to 8 Mile Vodka. You see the 8 Mile bottle behind us. Shout out to Born in Detroit.
Yeah, shout out to LB Jean watches. You'll see a couple of them on my wrist next couple episodes. I done got a couple.
Yes, sir.
Lakers in 6. For the people in the back.
Okay.
Lakers in 6. I'll go with it. Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
Peace. On that, we're getting the fuck up out of here. Yeah, thanks for y'all for tuning in, man. It's been Beyond the Tracks podcast. I'm your boy TJ the Mayor.
It's your man DJ Big Mike.
And I am Aro.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.